it's Sue here from Scrappy Doo Sue. I'm back today to do week 7 of Margarete Miller's 52-week collage challenge, and this week it is hashtag 2022 planner 7, so it's a volume 2 series for 2022. So let's open the scrapbook that we've been using. We'll take out the prompts out of the pocket I made because it makes it a bit bulky, and we will find the page. So that was last time, that was number 6, so we are going to do number 7 today. So let's go through the prompts. So hashtag 2022 planner 7, a photo, something in a garage, a rubber stamp used in 2 different colours, a headline, a sewing item. The bonus is random pieces of washi tape. I've looked high and low and I cannot find a headline that's suitable. I just didn't find anything that really grabbed me. So I'm going to miss out the headline. I'm going to use the bonus random pieces of washi tape. So this is what I've found. Okay. Out of my trusty collage book, I have found a photograph of an elegant lady, I think from sort of, I don't know, 1920s maybe. I'm not too good at dating photos, but she's got that sort of style of hat, and it's sepia, black and white there. So she looks very luxurious in her fur coat and her shiny shoes. And then something in the garage. Well, I found this lovely car. It's a very old-fashioned classic car, and actually thought that after I'd chosen her, then I chose this. Without thinking, I thought possibly those two might go together. She could be the type of lady that would travel in a car like that. Who knows? So, rubber stamp used in 2 different colours. I thought to make it a bit different, we'll use this lovely Blackbird rubber stamp that I have from a set that actually came free in a magazine, and there's a word that says Blackbird, and I thought I'd have to do it in 2 different colours, so I thought I'd do it in black. So I'm going to use my archival jet black ink, and then I'm going to use my VersaFine sepia to do another one, stamp another one in brown, because female blackbirds are brown, very dark brown, and the males are black. So that's what I'm going to do. So that's our stamp. We're not using the headline, and the sewing item that I found is this lovely fancy tape measure in a beautiful sort of little case. So every sewer needs a tape measure, so we're going to put that on. Random washi, so I just picked a selection out that I thought would kind of go with. So I've got some grid washi, I've got some blue and gold floral with pinks and purples in, floral washi, and I've got some atlas washi. So I've got kind of map there in green, more of a localized map, and that one is kind of the world atlas, and that's all colours. So I thought we could use some of those. Okay, so let's get started. So I quite like to excuse me, I quite like to cut these out first, I think, and then we'll decide whether we need something on the back to collage with. So why is it when you start your video you suddenly get a scratchy throat that you want to cough? I was fine until I put the video on. I hope everyone else is doing okay, and you know, coping in this strange world we're living in at the moment. I think the UK is coming out of lockdown. Well, we're not in lockdown, but what I mean by that is actually doing away with all the sort of mask rules outside, and you know, gatherings in big places like nightclubs and cinemas and theatres and going back to normal, which I guess we have to do at some point, really. I don't think we'll be doing that at the hospital, but, you know, as I say, we've got to do it at some point. Most people who want their vaccinations and boosters have had them, in the UK anyway. I think there's still quite a high percentage of people that haven't, for whatever reason. And, you know, it's everybody's choice, really, to decide for themselves. But, you know, it's a bit nerve-wracking, I think, going out without masks on. I probably won't. I'll probably still wear mine and probably be the minority going into a supermarket with mine on. But, you know, fortunately I've not had COVID and I've not had Omicron, and neither has my husband, despite the fact he went to Ireland. He's back from Ireland now, all is good. We've done lateral flows since. I still have to do 2 a week for my job, so that's not changing anytime soon, I don't think. I think people have mixed feelings about it all, really, but, you know, all I'd say is just keep an open mind and, you know, keep yourself safe, keep yourself and your family safe. It's about all we can do, really, isn't it? You know, people are going to go away on holidays now. I was talking to a consultant on Thursday. I had an appointment for my PBC, and he was saying that his children have both got it at the moment, and they're still 8 days later. They're still testing positive after being in isolation for 8 days, and he's concerned because he's going abroad to one of the countries that have quite strict regulations with lots of PCR testing to be done and all of that. And he said, you know, he's worried that A, they might give it to him and his wife, and they've only got a fortnight before they go, or are due to go, and B, you know, that they may still have a trace of positivity. So he's thinking it's possible they may have to cancel their holiday, but I don't know. I don't think we're aiming to go abroad anytime soon, apart from going maybe to Ireland in the summer on the ferry with the dog, Paddy dog, coming with us. So this is what we've got on the page. We've got a photo, something in a garage, and we've got our sewing item, and then we want to stamp the Blackbird on. So I think maybe something behind there to collage on would be nice. So I'll just get my collage bag out. Now I've whittled it right down to hardly anything. I've had a good clear out, and quite like that graph paper. That's quite nice. Something that makes it stand out would be quite nice, perhaps. Don't want to spend too long looking for something, really. Just take whatever grabs me, to be honest. Let's see, is there anything else? There's more of that graph paper, a bit of music paper. Those are both sheets out of the heritage stack. Yeah, we'll just go with those, I think, now. And I'll just get down my vintage photo, which I put away yesterday. I don't know why. I had a bit of a tidy up again. I'm trying to keep myself tidier than I was before now, and I'm finding it a lot better for, you know, more creative thinking. Not that I'm an expert creative person, but as you know, but you know, it does help you to think a bit clearer, I think. So Whichever way I tear this paper, I know is going to be wrong. So, because of the fibre. So we've had quite a quiet weekend. I don't know about all of you, what you've been up to. That wasn't very good, was it? Maybe I'll use my ruler. Could be a bit easier. Yeah, the weather's not good today. It's very blustery, very wet suddenly. So I don't think the birds know what to do. Whether they think it's the start of spring one day and then gloomy the next. I just have a piece of this, I think. And let's have a look. These are pieces to go on it, so that's much better with that behind. So what do we think about having maybe, yeah, so this is out of the Heritage stack, which is the 180 page pad. Quite like that. Her down there. Introduce a bit of colour into this, maybe. This is just out of a 6x6 single-sided paper pack, really. And it's already distressed there, so, you know, it does look like someone's spilt their tea and coffee over it. Much easier to tear though, because it's quite thin. So that's quite nice. Let's just have those for now. Okay, so I won't want all of that, will I? Maybe a slither down here. Okay. Okay, let's just tear around this bit of music paper if we can. I do like the colours of this. Just taking off those straight edges because the rest have got ripped edges, apart from the photograph, which I'm leaving. So we'll have car there, I think, and perhaps she can go there maybe, and then got our tape measure here, perhaps. We want somewhere where we can stamp the birds. Okay. So I think I've stamped one up here. I kind of want that to kind of overlap those like that a bit. So let's try it swapped around a bit. So if we swap that over there somehow, and then this piece kind of over here, and then we have this here. Hold on one moment. Sorry about that. Paddy was trying to get through the door. He is a nuisance at times. Right, so I think I quite like that arrangement, and I think we'll stamp the bird, the blackbird, up here. Let's see. Here he is. So what sort of shape is he? He's kind of that shape. And then down here. So I think that's going to work. And then we'll add washi on at the end. Right, okay, so let's get these inked round. And try and remember where we put them. Yes, so the weather's turned really gloomy today, and it's very windy in the night down in the south here where we live in the UK. But we can't really complain because we've had hardly any snow. We've had a few nasty frosts, but that's about it really, And we're so lucky, and we do moan a lot about the weather, but really we don't have it bad at all compared to some countries. Just getting rid of the white. I can hear Daddy's just gone out the door, so I expect Paddy Dog is going to start any second now. I've now shut the door, so he's going to have to wait outside. He'll be crying because Daddy's gone off, on, off, out without him, I expect. He was going to take him out for a nice W-A-L-K. I won't say the word because Paddy has very keen ears. Even through a closed door he'll hear, and he knows what that is. He seems to understand quite a bit of the English language. Okay, so now I've got my glue book here and the glue stick, and I'm going to try and just pick up bits and pop them back down so that I don't forget where I had the arrangement, because I do this, pick it all off, and then I arrange it differently and wish I'd remembered how I had it. So that can go there, and this one she says as she forces it off the page. I do know where it went, so let's put the car down. Still see some of these cars around the UK. They have lots of classic car rallies everywhere, and you can go and see lots of these lovely old cars. People have restored them. They're really lovely actually. It's a nice sort of afternoon out if you're interested in that. It's the sort of thing my husband, I suppose most men like doing. Anyone that drives, they like to see some of the cars, and our grandson Harry definitely likes cars. He's a bit of a car enthusiast, really. So that's nice, isn't it? Okay, so we're going to put her kind of here, I think. Maybe we'll put her here. Yeah, we'll stamp over whatever we need to stamp over, I think. So we can cover that tire up. I think that's acceptable. Ooh. Very sticky, this glue stick. Oh gosh, butterfingers. So I think I'd quite like to have that overlaid there and there. Okay, so now let's get our Blackbird, and I'm going to do the black Blackbird down the bottom because I think it's going to show up a bit better. So I'm just going to load up the stamp. Like so, and just give that a bit of a wipe there and there. Very pretty stamp. So I'm going to put him down here. Just giving it a good press down and hope that it comes out. Oh, I like that. That's lovely. I don't know if you can see that there. Have I got that? It's just a nice imprint there. Okay, so give that a wipe. Put that side, I think, this time for a change. Let's put the lid on that now. I'm wondering how. I'm just going to pop it there, see how it's going to look. So if I bring it across up there, I think that's going to work better. So I'm just going to put the page flat. Before I do that, so that we've got complete flatness, and then let's do the sepia for Mrs. Blackbird. I've loaded that one a bit more, I think. Okay, so I kind of want Mrs. Blackbird to be up there. So pressing quite hard for a few seconds. I'm just keeping it there. And there we have her. That's come out very well. I do like those. Oh, very nice. Okay, so that's our stamping. So at the moment we have our photo, a little bit of glue stick on there. So I have our photo, we have something in a garage, which is this car. We have our rubber stamp, one in black, one in sepia, and those are of a Blackbird. And we're not having the headline, and we've got our sewing item, which is this lovely tape measure, and then the random washi tapes. Let's have a look where we're going to put those. So I thought these maps were quite nice because it looks like, you know, she might be travelling around in this car, and So I'm just going to put a bit of glue stick down. So I think we'll have a piece over here. And these are just going to be random and torn like that. Now let's have a piece of this one. And let's have that kind of there. Hope you can see me. Let's put this back. It's easier. Okay, so I put a piece there and a piece there. More glue there. And we'll introduce a bit of grid, I think. Oh, this did not like that. Stuck itself down. Just cut that piece off. I suppose that would go down quite nicely. We're just gonna go around that in a bit of vintage photo. So you maybe have a piece there, that, and we'll have another piece, I think, just a torn piece. Just give it a bit of a distressing because it's very pale, this one, and it has got sort of white showing on the edges. So let's put a piece there over our photograph like so. And then we'll finish off, I think, with a piece of this nice floral. Should be quite pretty. We can have a piece tagged onto that piece there, I think. And let's see, we have a piece down here. See if I can tear it down. And I think I'd like that to go that way. And then perhaps down this way. Along the bottom there, like so. Right. Well, I'm happy with that. Where's my lid? There. Okay. The last time we found a number 7 in the glue book, but a number 6. Oh, found chapter 17. So this would be nice to put this number on, number 7. I don't put numbers on every week. Just if I happen to have a number available that's the right number, then we will put it on. Oops, is that fairly straight? No, not a bit. Right, okay, let's see if we can ink round that. And perhaps we'll put that somewhere prominent, maybe there, I think. So well, I'm amazed Paddy hasn't moaned at all. It's funny how some days he goes mad as anything. One of us goes out the other, you know, without him in particular. And another time, like yesterday, Daddy went out the afternoon. It was Saturday, and then we had to go into Aylesbury, the nearest town to us, and Paddy whined the whole time. he was gone, which was quite a long time because it was all afternoon really. And he cried and he cried and he cried, and I just want to see what colour that is. That's blue, so I think that will show up. So I'm going to put on here, actually write it next to the number. So I'm going to write here hashtag #2022 planner and it's 7 there. So just to quickly recap, we had 5 prompts and a bonus. So we had a photo, so I picked a photo of a lady with a fur coat. I don't know if you can see that there. Very glamorous lady. Something in a garage, a nice classic car, a rubber stamp used in 2 different colours. So I've chosen a Blackbird with the word Blackbird to go with it, and I've stamped it in black for the male and brown for the female up there. And then a sewing item, I've got the very fancy tape measure, which every sewing lady or gentleman would require really. And I didn't choose the headline because I just didn't have one, and so instead I've picked the bonus, and I've used random pieces of washi here, 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 up here. So yeah, very, very pleased with that. Yeah, I like that collage, and I've used some collage bits of scrap paper in the background. So I hope you enjoyed that. So that's hashtag 2022 planner 7, and I'll see you again for next week. Take care. Bye bye.